Hello everyone, and welcome to the RangerRob Country Living channel. Yes sirree, Bob, we've got things going on. So yeah, we're busy. So we've had a couple of live streams that we did in the last 2 weeks, and I haven't done a live video for about 2 weeks, and I'm going to go a different direction for a change. So just to give you an idea of some of our projects that are going on, this summer is loaded with all kinds of stuff, including a brand new thing we're going to do on our farm. And I've actually been looking forward to it for a couple of years, but the stroke obviously slowed me down. But you guys have seen this garden back here, and I have above ground planters, and in the center section we used to do watermelon and stuff like that. And then over here we did corn, and I'm just going to do it from the outside of the fence here, and it is electrified, so I'm trying not to get zapped. But we got one done, but we're rototilling the center rows over here. Let me get my camera over here, and you can see we got one done. And what we've done is we bought 6 foot width weed cover, and they're about 65 feet long, and we're covering it for about 2 months, and around June 1st is when we're going to plant corn, and all this area will be corn again, which we did a couple years back if you look at our videos, and it was gorgeous. And so we're happy that we're getting done with that. Also, some of these areas where the edges have lots of weeds and stuff, we might make more, put more plastic down just to kill out all these weeds. So we got a long ways to go, but we're getting there. So that's our project. It has to be done by May, actually. So yeah. However, another big thing that we're getting ready to do is we have birds coming on the 1st of April, which is coming up. And there are new Rhode Island Reds. And so we got 16 coming. And instead of using our old birders, which are still good, but we want to build an actual wooden birder that we can reuse over the years, and you'll see why in a minute. And so I'm going to show you what we have to do. Alrighty guys, so we're in our shop, so the lighting might be off a little bit, and as you can see, our shop is still very busy shop. Too much to do, so little time. But in the back of our shop is where we keep our hay, which our dogs love to play in, and we keep our pellets and keep our lawnmower in here, and a lot of gardening stuff. But right here is where we're going to put the brand new brooder, and we haven't decided whether we're going to do it vertically or across the back wall. We haven't decided yet, but we're going to do one or the other. But first of all, this weekend we'll be starting the brooder, and it'll be 3x6, and so we have to keep plenty of room for the hay, and also our new coop, which is, we ordered one from Amazon, and never used it before, but that came in, so that's sitting right here. So that's another project coming up, and yeah, lots of projects. So yeah, we also hired a junk collector company to pick up a lot of our stuff. So I'll show you the greatest success that we've had of this weekend. We just got to clean it up, but a major accomplishment came that we're very excited about. Another big thing that we've had You've always seen it. We've been hiding it from you guys, but I know you've seen it a couple times. But we've been caregivers for over almost 5 years now. And so we've had we had an estate sale, but nobody really was interested in furniture and stuff like that. So this garage on the house right here has always been full of stuff that we haven't been able to use our garage at all because it had so much stuff in it. So let me turn on the light here. And you gotta remember, we still got a lot of boxes and stuff, but this garage, which is real dark, sorry, has been cleaned out of all that furniture. So now we just have a whole lot of boxes and stuff, which is going to the dump this weekend. And we'll actually be able to use this garage, which we've never been able to use this garage since we've moved here. So very excited to get that done. And my dogs are going crazy in the front yard. So anyway, that's some really important things have happened. And all right, let's start getting ready to feed the pigs. Now, the last thing I didn't tell you about, which I'm really excited about, is kind of take a little time here, but the first birds we got are coming, are our Rhode Island Reds, the replacement of our laying hens. Then next month after that, we ordered some Leghorns white. So we'll be getting white eggs also on top of the brown eggs. And that's what that coop was for the free, for that. And sorry about the lighting. And we haven't had a chance to totally figure out what we're going to do, because after the Leghorns come, the next month after that is something coming that I've been very excited about, and I used to raise 20 years ago, is we're going back into game birds. And so we ordered 35 checker. And checker are what they call a partridge, which are interesting birds. They're gorgeous. So we got 35 chicks coming in on June 1st. And so we'll be using the new birder. Then we're going to build a certain special cage for them because they're a little different than chickens. And so we got that project coming up. So we got to have a new cage set up for them by July when they're ready to go outside. Anyway, and the weather would be warm. So sorry, I don't have a lot of light here. So, but yeah, big things are going on around here. And since I'm feeling better, not completely normal, but from a stroke last year, I was very excited that I'm healthy enough to probably shouldn't have any trouble building that stuff. And me and Sherry Sherry enjoys building stuff too. So yeah, it'd be a real nice adventure. All right, so let's go feed the chickens and the pigs. So we're here with the chickens. These are our laying chickens. So they're Rhode Island Reds, and we have about I think about 13 of them. Anyway, these are almost 3-year-old chickens back here, and they're gonna retire this year around the fall. And as I told you earlier, we ordered 16 new Rhode Island Red hens to replace them, and these chickens will be part of these chickens out here, and that are in our yard that we call I call them freelancers, but anyway, but they're free chickens that run around the property, and there's a coop outside of the paddocks over here with the pigs that they'll stay in, and we'll slowly adapt them to be able to leave this enclosure and be on their own, and we still feed them out here and stuff, but they take care of the property. Anyway, so these guys are going to get retired unless somebody wants some older Rhode Island Reds that we would make arrangements to allow you to have them, because they are laying hens and they are still laying. But I want to get brand new chickens in this year, because the new ones won't start laying till around November. So yeah, lots of things going on. The other thing going on, can you tell spring's coming? Is the greenhouse. And the greenhouse is going to start getting revitalized for hydroponics again. So all these ugly plants that have died off are being pulled out of here. All these buckets will be emptied with the perlite, and we have replacement perlite, and the plumbing and everything will get scrubbed up, and by the 1st of June this will be all fired up and start growing just two things, tomatoes and cucumbers. And the other thing that's going on is we're not going to do peppers in there, because little peppers, we have problems with the aphids and stuff. So they're going to be planted on the hydroponics out here again. And there's two systems here. There's one behind this one, and you see here, but which has a trellis. And we're going to put nothing but peppers in there, because peppers grow really good out here. And so everything was going to be refurbished out here. Once again, last year we weren't able to fire this stuff up. And the other thing in here I'm very excited about is this area, which needs to be weeded, is a whole bunch of holes are drilled in here. And we used to raise Walla Walla onions. So we're going to get that going again, but we're going to put Walla Wallas also over the conventional garden too. So yeah, lots of work to do. Anyway, let me get these chickens fed and watered, and then we'll go take care of the pigs. Alright guys, we're out here towards the piggies. We moved our piggies back over to the paddock over here. And the reason we like this paddock better is because it has electric fencing. These pigs are very rambunctious pigs, but they're really good pigs. But they do know how to open up gates and break open fences. So we had to put them back over here, and they stay out of trouble when they're here, huh? Huh, guys? And so I'm getting ready to feed them. We just poured their feed out in the ground here. Looks like they've been digging a little bit, which is good for them. But remember, Ruby here, the ginger colored pig, is one of our new gilt, which will be bred this year to Desmond, which is over there. And this other big one in here, he's a feeder, and we're may not actually process him till fall, because we're still in good shape on inventory. So we're not in a hurry to get him processed, but he's a good pig. And if somebody wants to, we might even let him go early. And if somebody wants to buy a whole Idaho pasture pig, first of all, this is a gorgeous pig, and their meat is amazing. It's really good stuff, and we could have them processed from here to Central Oregon meats. Would process them, and they come here and they process them here, and then they take them to their plant, and then they'll cut them up into steaks and stuff. But so if you're interested in a pig, the black one we might let go. The female we're just going to put in the breeding program, and if we need any more pigs, we'll actually breed them here. So anyway, I need to get these guys fed. They're being patient. And what was his I'm trying to remember the name of the black pig. I think it's Chester, I think, something like that. So yeah, anyway, that's Chester and Ruby. So anyway, let me get them fed, and then we'll feed the big pigs. Alright guys, so I'm out here with the big pigs. This is Desmond right here. And you hungry? Yeah. So he's ready to get fed. Annie is sitting over there by the shelter, and usually she's shy like that and hides over there. She's probably in her she might be in her cycle, so she might be in heat this week, which I don't think I've gotten her pregnant. Well, not me. Desmond has gotten her pregnant yet, so but he's due to lose a little weight too. But he doesn't look like he's in the mood to be in a diet today. Anyway, but Annie's over there taking the snooze. I got their food. I'm gonna get them fed, and then I'll water them all up, and they'll be good for the day, and then I'll feed them again tonight. Well, one of the things we're thinking about is kind of getting out of breeding and just doing feeders. So I may sell Desmond, which is a 3-year-old boar, and he's a great boar. He could use a little bit of a diet, and we have a girl that she was a really good mama last year, so hopefully we'll get her pregnant this year. But anyway, they'll need a little motivation, so we'll try to put some lipstick on Annie and see if that helps, and a little bit of Old Spice on Desmond, and see if we can't get that going. But yeah, so yeah, we're down to 4 pigs, but I'd like to get rid of the breeders, the boar, and maybe another sow to get somebody started, and just doing feeder pigs every year. One is it's easier on us, and 2 is we're going to get heavier into the game birds. So that'll be kind of a nice thing, because game birds, I like about them is we can go away from the farm for maybe 3 or 4 days using automatic feeders, and we can actually go places and get a little bit of a break, and it's a little easier on us older people. We love the breeding, but it's time to move on, and we'll still have pigs around, but just be able to keep our freezers full. So anyway, that's the plan so far, and it's subject to change, but we'll see. Anyway, if you're interested in a Idaho pasture pig breeder, they're all registered. They're right here, just saying needing a home. So yeah, and they're really good pigs. So yeah, that's the scoop on them. Let's get these guys fed. So as you can tell, we're definitely starting to get anxious and ready for spring. And I'm in my Kubota right now, driving up front, and basically planning out what we can and can't do this year. I think most of the things on the farm this year I can work on. I might be a little slower at it, but I'm actually anxious to get all these planters to start growing stuff again. As you can see, we got everything torn up as far as the sprinklers, and starting to get ready to replace those. And we're very excited to do corn this year. So yeah, it's all good. It might not be perfect, but I'll feel like there's nothing like farm fresh food. We love to grow it, and yeah, so we're pretty excited. So that's what's going on, and there's a lot of things I probably didn't tell you about, but we'll keep you abreast on all that stuff. So thank you very much for watching. Please take the time to like, subscribe, and share our videos all over the whole wide world. And we have lots of baby birds, different kinds of activities going on that are different this year, and we're very excited to get into the game birds. And we'll probably set up a Facebook page just to show our game birds, because hopefully we might be able to do pheasants too, but we'll see what happens. All depends on my energy and all that good stuff. So Anyway, but it's happening, and we're planning on it, so here we go. So thank you very much for watching, and leave comments below. We'd love to hear from you, and we'll talk to you later. Thank you for watching. Bye.
RangerRob, country living.